Okay, so this is day number 1 of building an automation agency. And basically the plan is that I'm going to be documenting the process every single day. So this is obviously day number 1. But like I say, the plan is I'm going to record every single day of building this agency, going through the steps, and essentially just showing you exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, the steps I'm taking, the fallbacks, the wins, absolutely everything. And I think it's more so for myself to be able to sort of look back, look at some of the things I'm doing, and really just, I guess, document the entire journey, to be honest. And so yeah, as I say, this is day number 1. I have got quite a few things done already, and I want to share them with you and just go through basically what I've done, what I'm thinking, how I've got these things set up. And then, like I say, I'm just going to do a daily check-in and do a video and things like that. So cool. Just to get on with it, basically what I've done is just took note. So I've got day 1. As I said, I'm going to do this every day, and I'll do a version of this in Google Docs. And so basically the plan has been today pretty straightforward, to be honest, and it's not loads in here, but basically what I've managed to get done today is I've Tuesday operating name or a business name. So this hasn't really got any meaning to it. It's just 2 words. And so I've got a build flag, and the domain here that I bought is buildflag.com. And so that's what we're running with. That's the business name. It may change in the future, but for now, obviously I need a .com, and I need something that's basically just short and brandable. And so that is the plan for that. So what I also did, because my plan is initially to use cold email outreach, and in order to do that, I'm going to need a few different domains to do it. So I'm not emailing off the main brand domain, the one that I'm going to be using for the website, and the one that I'm going to be communicating with customers. And so yeah, I've had to buy a few others. So I've listed these down here so you can see them. I've got getbuildflag.com, I've got gobuildflag.com, and then I've got hellobuildflag.com as well. So in total, I've got 4 domains. I bought these through Namecheap, and basically the way that I did that was I went onto, I think it's business name generator, Namelix. I basically just put in some keywords in here. So I think I tried like build and make, auto, medium, and then generate keywords. And basically what I did is just spent 5 minutes essentially just going through here really fast. As you can see, this loads straight away, and I just looked out for this green tick wherever there's a .com available, because again, that's the sort of domain that I want. I don't want a .co or .ai or anything like that. So yeah, I went for the .com. So that's how I ended up with those. So yeah, that came in at around $40 total for the domains. So that's purchase, that's done, that's out of the way. I then set up the Google Workspace for all the domains. So this allows me to get access to Gmail for each individual one. And essentially what I've had to do is set up 9 different mailboxes. And as you can see here, I've basically got using each domain. I'm not using the main one again because I want to keep that sort of clean. But I've got get build flag, go build flag, and then hello build flag. And then for each one, I've basically just done the same thing. So I've put my first name, Max, get build flag, then Max dot, and then first letter of my surname, and then my full name. And then, as I say, I've done that for each one. And then the view is there that I'm basically going to be using all of these mailboxes to email leads, so cold email outreach, and that is the reason for that. And so I've basically got 9 mailboxes all set up, ready to go. As I say, they're in Google Workspace. So here it is. This is what I'm using. I think I don't know why this is not loading. That link is not working for some reason, but I think currently the plan that I'm on is the $20 one, but I am going to downgrade that. I think there is like a lower tier. You don't actually need, I think the sort of medium tier, so I need to make a note. I'm gonna downgrade that one as well. So that is set up. So yeah, the second bit that I've done is I've connected to instantly.ai, which is basically the email warming, because these are brand new mailboxes. The last thing I want to do is just start them blasting out loads of cold emails to prospects, because basically what will happen is they'll just go straight to spam, and then the whole thing will be a waste of time. And so basically what I've had to do is connect to a third-party service that basically offers email warming, essentially. And so I'll just show you one instantly. So I think there is a few other services like this that can be used for this sort of thing, but I just went with this because it's pretty straightforward. But essentially I signed up to this one, the hypergrowth package, because that basically gives me 25,000 upload contacts. The growth plan is 1,000. I guess you can start on that. And it was something that I was considering, but I know full well that I'm going to be doing well over 1,000 as a start, and so yeah, I just went straight for the hypergrowth one. But essentially, what I'm doing at the moment with this is warming those mailboxes up. So what Instantly is doing is sending out some basically just fake emails, really, and sending them to like known email addresses. And again, that is just sort of warming them up to make sure that when I do start emailing, that it's going to be fine. They're not going to go straight to spam. They're not going to go straight to spam or get blocked or anything like that. So yeah, that's cool. So we're roughly there around, I think, like $140 so far, just on startup. Obviously this is day one. I'm assuming there's going to be more than this. So yeah, and then the last thing that I did was added basically an SPF record and a DMARC record to Namecheap, so the email provider. So when I connected this up to the Google mailbox, you've got some additional text records that you can add there, and basically that's what these are. And this just helps with phishing and spoofing, and again just gives you that additional protection to make sure that the emails that you're sending aren't getting blocked or sent to spam or anything like that. The only last thing I've got to do is add a DKIM record, but you can only do that 48 hours after the domain has been set up. So there is going to be it's probably going to be around Saturday now. So we're on Thursday, it's going to be Saturday now that I get that updated and sent across, and that's the last thing to do. And basically what that does is it just says, you know, if phishing or spoofing has been detected within the email address, then where does the contact go? And I've just put my main email address in there. So it's pretty standard stuff, to be honest, in terms of setting up emails. But yeah, that's it. I mean, as I said, that is day number one. I think I've got quite a bit done there in terms of, you know, getting the business name, domain set up, all of the other domains, all of the mailboxes, all connected to Google Admin. I got the lead warming set up, so that's underway. And then obviously got the records set up as well. So So yeah, that is day number 1 wrapped up. If you've got any questions or anything like that, in terms of what I'm doing, the process, anything at all, just obviously let me know. But I'll be back tomorrow with day number 2.